Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're looking at the Tinker Bug here from Starship Troopers, starting off at the wiki page so we can get all the information that I don't currently have of my own. The Tinker Bugs are heavily armored tanks of the Arachnid army, known for their immense size, strength, and thick armor. These bugs pose a significant threat due to their ability to pulverize anything in their path using their sheer weight and power. Tinker bugs have several strengths. They are incredibly strong and heavily armored, making them nearly unstoppable on the battlefield. However, they are they also have significant weaknesses. Tinker bugs are slow and have poor target recognition, which can be exploited by agile and strategic attacks. Additionally, they have two critical weak points: the underside of their head and a small spot on their back. The primary attack capability of Tinker bugs is their flamethrower like ranged attack, which can cut down through armor and cause devastating damage. At close range, they use their massive legs to crush enemies, inflicting severe injury and or death. To effectively combat tanker bugs, the MRL, multiple rocket launcher, is highly recommended for this its ability to take down these formidable enemies from a distance. I'm being attacked by a kitty cat here. Additionally, a tac shotgun can be an effective close range tool, provided troopers aim for the head's weak points. Okay, so getting into the film universe, Tinker bugs are deployed by the Arachnids throughout the Kalendathu system campaign, a strategic endeavor undertaken by the Federation to systematically capture Arachnid held planets within the system. Notably, during the campaign, numerous Tinker bugs are observed operating on planets such as Planet P and Tango Eurelia. They frequently engage mobile infantry forces by deploying subterranean tactics, tunneling beneath their positions to ambush their mobile infantry from behind their lines. The first documented encounter with the Tinker bug occurred during the assault of Tango Eurelia. Mobile infantry forces initially achieved significant progress following an airstrike, fell victim to an ambush orchestrated by one such specimen. During this engagement, the Tinker Bug targeted Corporal Bird. If I can only read here this morning, I'm sorry, resulting in several incineration or severe incineration of her right arm. Prompt intervention by the commanding lieutenant facilitated Bird's rescue. Subsequently, Rico initiated a retaliatory assault, descending upon the creature from above and engaging it with his weapon, causing significant damage to its carapace. Taking advantage of the weakened state, the soldiers strategically deployed a fragmentation grenade into the Tinker Bug's internal cavity, triggering a catastrophic explosion. Another Tinker Bug was observed during the ambush of Whiskey Outpost, presumably accountable for the demise of Lieutenant Razakak. Uh, this specific specimen infiltrated the outpost but was promptly incapacitated by a well aimed fragmentation grenade skillfully deployed by Dizzy Flores, which it inadvertently digested or ingested, either way. All right, so getting a nice gallery of some of the specimens we have here today. Nice artwork here. I'm going to guess it might be from one of the role playing game books. And then this is obviously from one of the movies themselves, noting that the CGI is starting to look a little aged, but all in all, not that bad. I will say, as computer graphics get older, sometimes the resolution doesn't kind of hold up as well as what we would hope. But all in all, it's not a bad bad rendition. All right. Now let's get on over to our D6 stats and see what we have there. All right, so looking at the Tinker Bug here from D6 Holocron, we have a dexterity of 2D plus 2. Now we have a causatic flame attack, which also has a 5D plus 1 skill to it. Has a perception of 1D plus 1, so it is below our galactic standard. A hide of 2D plus 2, a search of 8D plus 1, and a sneak of 2D plus 2. So that search is really good, and the hide and the sneak portion are a little bit above our galactic standard of 2D. Now we do have a strength of 5D plus 1, meaning it does have a fairly good resilience here. Orderness of 2D, we have a move of walking at 7 and a burrowing at 14. So just standard walking is slower than our galactic standard of 10, but our burrowing is 14, which is a little bit faster. Has a size of 5 meters tall, estimated. Natural armor, which is our strength, plus 2D plus or plus 2D to resist damage. So that really takes us up to a 7D plus 1 for resisting damage. Okay, blind sight out to 10 meters. Uses non visual senses to see out to 10 meters. Causatic flame. So this is a volatile mixture that the tinker bug spews from behind its charged mandibles to ignite a static electric charge to become an incendiary fluid that either fans out to a triangle at 1.68 meters wide at the end of an adjacent to the bug and 13 meters long. This attack deals 60 damage and can create uh, a nice flame area. Any creature caught in this area takes a dodge difficulty of 18 to reduce damage by half. Alternatively, the Tinker Bug can fire its flaming acid in a stream of 1.6 meters wide out to 20 meters long. This stream automatically hits any creature in that line and deals the same damage as above. However, no dodge check is allowed to reduce the damage. Causatic flame stops burning quickly and does not cause any continuing damage. Effects of equipment that reduce damage to the fire have no effect on this attack. So, what's listed here for the description on D6 Holocron, Tinker bugs often rest just under the surface of battlefields, waiting for a command to rise up and unleash their devastating venom. This bug is particularly feared because of its large, um, large size. It is easy to hit, and a single well placed blast of its flame acid can burn down an entire squad of troops. The heat from the caustic flame, however, is, is not so hot. Um, it can slag the cockpit cowling of a marauder within moments. It is quite understandable that standard mobile infantry protocol for encounters with the tinker bugs is to scatter a squad at least 27 meters before hammering the bug with heavier firepower. All right, so another nasty beast here from the arachnid forces. This big, massive creature that just loves to spit flame, which makes it kind of deadly, especially for the standard mobile infantry. So, with that being said, thank you so very much for joining me today. It's always wonderful having you here. It is a shorter video, which is all fine and dandy. So, I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in the next video.